Hello all and welcome. I'm coming back with an update on my mini braids. I've had my mini braids in for 9 weeks now and I don't plan on taking them out just yet. I've decided to keep my mini braids in for a whole 12 weeks, which equal 3 months. And why am I doing this? Because I haven't ever from what I remember, made it to 3 months with mini braids. And the reason being is because I feel like 2 months is the limit. And because after 2 months, then there starts to be a lot more tangles and knotting and dry hair. And there could be a lot of breakage. So I have always avoided the 3-month mark, but this time I am going there. I have been taking care of my hair very well. Like, I still been moisturizing my hair, not every week, but every 2 weeks instead. I'll be keeping my hair in for 12 weeks, which is 3 months. And like I said before, it's kind of risky. Like, I wouldn't recommend anyone going past the 2-month or 8-week mark with wearing mini braids, but I'm going to do it, yes. I'm already dreading to take down already, but I'm just going for that push. Like, I'm going to push because I want to see, you know, like getting out of my comfort zone and wearing my mini braids for 3 months instead. It's just all about getting out of my comfort zone. When I do finish this 3 months and then I find that it was just okay, then I'm gonna keep on with my mini braids for 3 months at a time. Not every time, but like a lot more times once I find this finding that me with my mini braids for 3 months and I didn't, you know, like get a lot of breakage and my new growth is just popping or booming. So far with these mini braids here, I haven't done any re-braids at all. And that's another thing that I'm doing different here. I'm also wearing my mini braids for 3 months or 12 weeks. And I'm not doing any re-braids. I haven't re-braided my hair all during this. So I got a lot of flyaway hair like right here and in the back. It's like flyaway hair because I haven't re-braided any of my hair. I'm just doing something a little bit different with the mini braids because I know, for one, I've always wanted to wear them for 3 months, but I've always been worried, like, will I be able to get these braids out if I do wear them for that long? Because if you can see at my roots right now, I got a lot of new growth. Sometimes there'd be like white stuff in the hair, and that's the problem. That white ball to be like right here. That is the main problem when it comes to taking down the mini braid. I'm pretty sure I will figure it out. I'm going to be telling y'all about like everything that's going on with these mini braids right now. Like another thing is that my roots, they're sticking together and I'm finding like strings of hair that came out the braid. And it just don't feel smooth at the scalp no more either. It's just like got a lot of strings, like a lot of loose hair. And it's like that hair, since it's like really frizzy or fuzzy, it really, it could be kind of like a little bit snaggy, or feel like it's like kind of like frictiony, like it just feel rough. I've been enjoying my time wearing these mini braids. Like, I've definitely been, you know, relaxing. And like I said, I normally moisturize my hair every week. It's only been every 2 weeks. Using grease to seal my hair, that's what helps me to be able to keep my moisture for so long. And hydration, even though hydration leaves the hair first, I mean, the grease still want to help it to stay there a little bit longer. And the grease is moisture. It's a sealer and moisture. I definitely be really careful with the grease. Like, I don't use a ton when I use it for to seal my hair after adding water and leave-in conditioner. And also, I could, like, instead of adding leave-in conditioner, I could add a hair lotion in the place of the leave-in conditioner if I don't have any, and then still use the Blue Magic after spraying the water on my hair and then applying the hair lotion. To me, hair lotion and leave-in conditioner work very similar. I would use either or, and then use grease to seal my hair because it's much more easier to seal my hair with grease than oil, and it's much less messy. Yeah, that's how the moisture's been lasting in my hair. Of course, I have been wearing a hair wrap at times, but I've been sleeping on my satin pillowcase most of the time because I don't be feeling like wearing my head wrap. So I will go and sleep on my satin pillowcase instead. So even though I'm not wearing a hair wrap, my hair is still not drying out overnight because I am sleeping on my satin or silk pillowcase, because I have both. I have satin and I have silk, and both of them work great for me to keep moisture in my hair. Most of the time when I wear a hair wrap before I go to sleep is when it's like the first 3 days after me like doing my hydrate, moisture, and seal routine. These mini braids are very, very, very convenient. Like when I tell you very convenient, very, and that's why I'm pushing for 12 weeks or 3 months, because they're very convenient. They look in very good condition, but like I said, I'm gonna take out my ponytail so y'all can see how it's really looking. But like I said before, the only part that I'm worried about is what most people would be worried about, and that's this area right here. So you can see my new growth is right there. And I'm glad to be having some new growth because I did cut off 3 inches of my hair. So I'm definitely going to be washing and deep conditioning my hair very soon. And then for this last month, I am going to be oiling my scalp. And the reason being is so that about time I go to take out my hair, the oil, it would have been, it would soften my roots. And I wanted to tell y'all about another thing about my mini braids, and I was wondering why this was happening. Like me getting all these sorts of headaches on top of headaches. And that's because my new growth is hurting my scalp, and I get headaches because my new growth is hardened. So I definitely need to go ahead and start, like, look at right here. Look at how much growth is right here. But I really definitely like need to start oiling my scalp, like my roots, like more often. Yes, so that about time I take out these, it won't be so hard to do. I get all these sorts of scalp pains. I'm like, oh my gosh, in my head too. Like I get headaches, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's happening again. And then I'll be remembering, like, well, you are wearing mini braids, and you know when they get kind of old, they start to hurt your scalp, and they may bring you headaches too. So you know what I need to do is, like I said before, go wash it, go deep condition it, and then go moisturize my hair and hot oil treat my scalp, like my roots. Hot oil treat all this so that it can be softened. And the thing about it is, with me, I see a lot of people go wash out their oil out of their hair. I'm not one of them, because why would I rinse it out? Why would I rinse it out when I need that in my hair to keep my hair soft? So I'm not the one to go do like the hot oil thing and then rinse it all out, because I don't put a ton in my hair in the first place. I put just enough. I could wear a heated cap, or I could just wear a shower cap, a processing cap, and then just let that just sit there for like 30 minutes. Shoot, I could really just sit there for like hours with the baggie on my hair or whatever it is while the oil is just sitting in my hair, for real, for real. It's all about softening the roots, and however long it takes is however long I need to keep the cap on my head. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to put on my Sister Wild cap for like 30 minutes or so it can heat up the oil in my hair, and then that's gonna be it. My hair is thriving in these mini braids, and I am 3 days away from 10 weeks already with these in. I already showed y'all the front before, but I'm gonna show y'all again. And this is where my edges is at too. Y'all know I take care of my edges really good. So that's the front. My new growth start from there. It end like right here where my finger is at. And all of them is like, they pretty much the same. And then I go to the middle of my hair. Grab another one. That's the part I'm worried about, because I know this one right here is going to be kind of difficult to take out, because you can see the residue right there. So that one's not going to be as easy to take out. Like on my sides, that's where I had the most residue at, and possibly the most growth. Look at this. That's like, It's kind of shrunken right now. Like, you know how the new growth is real shrunken and tight, cold. It looked like it's like a ½ inch, but I know it's way more than that, because I've had these in for almost 10 weeks. I'm only 3 days shy of 10 weeks. All right, the other side. Look at all that residue right there. I'm scared, guys. I think I'm scared. I don't know. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I'm getting some growth going on here. I had to be really careful when I go to take out these, so that I can keep as much growth as possible. Because look at all that. I don't want to break my hair, you know, with all this going on, like all that new growth. I don't want to lose it, you know, like, well, actually, yeah, like I don't want to lose it. So, but look at my braid. Look at how my braids look. They look nice and neat. They're not like shrunken too much. I have a lot of loose hair because it's like the hair is coming out the braids, so it's not as smooth as it looks, but it feels nice. Like, it feels nice. Like,